This is the lesson for Love Me Do. I gave this intermediate to advanced level because it's got a lot of bar chords in it. If you're not used to them, it can be a pretty strong endurance test for you. So, start off with the intro. Okay, the first chord I'm playing there is a G7. We're going to bar across the 3rd fret, 4th fret on your G string, 5th fret on your A string, 6th fret on your B string. We're going to hit the E string and the B string simultaneously. Then we're going to hit the D and the G. Now we're going to play the same chord. We're going to drop the pinky back 1 fret, and instead of G in the bass, we're going to D in the bass on the A string. So we go. Our next chord is C, and we're going to add 3rd fret B string. We're going to hit the A string and the B simultaneously, just like before. Now we're going to drop to G in the bass, which is just the same fret, 1 string above. Now the only thing that changes in the intro there is just the picking of it. For the last part I'll show you here. Now the lick, it's kind of fast. We're hitting 1st fret B string, 3rd fret G, immediately slide it up 1 to the 4th fret, then to G on the bass, E string 3rd fret. Okay, the next part of the intro there, stay on the G in the bass. We're going 3rd fret on the D string, 5th fret on the A string. We're going to pluck the E string first, and then the D and the G strings. Now we're going to hit the A string, back to a C chord, Now you notice on the recording there that they only do that part. Once before they go into the vocal. I do it twice, just because I like it. Now we'll start with the vocal section. Okay, barring across the 3rd fret, 5th fret A string, 4th fret G string, and I'm striking the B and the G and the E strings all at the same time. Pivot off the D string. Now I'm going to strike those B and G again and the A this time, and hammer on the B string from that bar at the 3rd fret to the 6th fret. So it's going to go. The next chord, keeping the bar across the 3rd, I'm dropping my pinky back 5th fret B string. Then I'm going to strike the E and the B at the same time, and then hit the bass on the A string. Now the next part, I'm keeping that, only instead of hitting the E and B strings, I'm going up to the B and G strings and the E string in the bass. So it goes like this. Now the next part, take your pinky up 1 fret, 6th fret on the B string, 5th fret on your D string. and then right back into it. Now for the next part. Again, barring across the 3rd fret, 5th fret on your D, 5th fret on your B, and we're going to start with the C in the bass, 3rd fret on the A string. And I'm just striking those two, the B string and the A string. Pivot off the D string, lift your pinky up, and now we're going to G in the bass on the E string. That note there is just 5th fret on your G string, and then back to the 5th fret on the B string. Try and follow my thumb in the bass and my melody notes down here. That's that part of the song. Now the part where he says, "Love me do," is just 5th fret on your D string, keeping the bar, and then right back into the intro section. Now you'll notice when it goes into the lick that second time, that fast lick, it goes right back into the verse. Right there, instead of hitting the C in the bass, I'm hitting a G in the bass. 3rd fret top string, 2nd fret open. Now we'll get into the chorus part. Second fret G string, 4th fret D, 5th fret A string. I'm hitting my G and my A simultaneously, pivot off the D. Now I'm dropping to A in the bass, which is up here, 5th fret E string. Then I'm going to hit my G string open, back to D in the bass, and then I'm just striking there the A and the D string, and then the G string. Now the next part. Barring across the 3rd fret, 5th fret on my B and my D string. I'm hitting simultaneously the A string, the E string, and the B. Pivot off the D string. Next chord, I'm going to move my pinky up 1 fret to the 6th on the B string. Now I'm going to G in the bass on the top string. I'm going to hit the B and the G string and the E string simultaneously. Then I'm going to lift my pinky. Then I'm going to lift the whole bar except for the top string there. And I'm going to hit simultaneously my B, G, and D string along with the top E. Then I go into that beginning chord. It's 3rd fret on your E and your D strings, 5th fret on your A. Only this time, instead of plucking them like this, I'm doing it like this. back into it again. Those notes there are D on your A string, 5th fret, and G on your E string, 3rd fret. Back into it again. You have it. That's how you play Love Me Do.